Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And as we've been doing, we'll start with some figurines. This week we're looking at Windfall Island, and there's quite a few of them there because there's a pretty big population on this island. So, let's get my camera going. Okay, we'll start over here. This is Minenko. She was born on Windfall Island. Her favorite thing are pictographs. This former beauty became famous after being dubbed Miss Windfall Island about 40 years ago. There isn't a younger woman who could take that title away. Okay. And, so her favorite thing being pictographs relates to her being a famous model. And also, if I recall, she was the one, seems to have a good relationship with Lenzo, the pictographer. So, okay, this is Missy. She was also born on Windfall Island, and Dampa the Sailor is her son. Okay, I think we'll be getting to Dampa at some point. We'll have to keep an eye out for him. She's just an ordinary elderly woman. Okay, you might recall she's the one who is kind of off on her own outside the village on one of the lookout areas, just kind of looking out to sea. Which on the one hand kind of makes sense if her son's a sailor. On the other hand, her son is on the island, I believe. So I think she'd spend more time with him. This guy is Garrickson. His personality is passionate. He was the one who sends, I think we take a pictograph of him. He's always sending love letters, but never getting a response. He's constantly thinking of someone on a faraway island. He's apparently a very passionate man, and he has a very hip sense of fashion. Oh yeah, the red overall's very hip right now. Okay, we'll get the other ones on this side. This is Anton. His favorite activity is kickboxing, which I'm not sure I would have expected from him. The reason his second favorite hobby is taking walks is because it keeps his legs in shape. He's had his eye on a certain young lady lately. Okay. Creeb. His least favorite proverb is only smoke and fools love high places. Creeb, we've seen a couple times. He's the one who, if we go upstairs on the windmill to go out onto the windmill, he's just hanging out on the upper walkway there. So that would probably be why he doesn't like a proverb disparaging people in high places. This young guy's trademark is his yellow hat. He seems to have an unusual interest in the town's Ferris wheel and lighthouse. Gossiping ladies. Pompey and Vera, their hobby is gossiping. Pompey and Vera are the town's most talkative pair of ladies, and they are always spreading idle gossip. Lately, they've been obsessed with Lenzo. Heart. Okay. This is the merchant. Zunari. Not born on Windfall Island, he was born on a cold island. His pet phrase is, "Dear me." Even on the hottest day of summer, Zunari can be found in his shop wearing the beloved hood that his mother made for him. He keeps a great treasure in his safe there. On a side note, he turns 40 this year and is now recruiting for a wife. Okay, it seems like everybody's looking for romance on Windfall Island. So, this is the dancing guy. Tot. His talent is dancing. This young fellow dreams of becoming a professional dancer. He dances before a strange stone monument day and night. This smooth dancer may still be practicing, but he's also recruiting for a partner. I guess the fact that they didn't put a heart at the end of that maybe keeps that from being romantic. I approach this from a angle, and it almost happens to be the exact angle that Lenzo's eyes are kind of looking down, so it looks like his statue's just looking at us. Okay, the pictographer Lenzo. His birthplace is unknown. His personality is hard to grasp. Lenzo is a famed pictographer known to all. His mysterious personality is quite popular with the ladies in town. So interesting that his birthplace is unknown. It kind of fits with the fact that he has all these strange pictographs from all over the world. It's certainly possible he could have been born on Windfall Island and traveled, but it does add like an air of mystique to him, I guess. Okay, and the little girls who play on the beach, Patova and Joanna, nicknamed the Little Tipsters. These two girls are talented at hitting on island rumors, seemingly without any tips or advice from others. Children can be really frightening sometimes. Okay. The joyful teacher, Mrs. Marie, this year's lucky number 20. This year marks the 20th year this splendid individual has worked as Windfall's schoolteacher. Her hobby is collecting joy pendants. Her goal in life is to raise unique and creative students. The most unique thing she's ever created is her own hairstyle. Well, I mean, that certainly is rather unique. I'm not even sure how you get the bits on top to loop around like that and stay up, but I think kind of looks like looking at the joy pendant she's holding, it kind of looks like a joy pendant upside down. The main bulk of her hair being the two larger wings, and the little loops on top being the smaller wings. And of course the blue ball in the middle. Okay, she has a pattern around the bottom of her coat. Kind of looked like the Goron symbol a little bit, didn't it? Okay, Windfall's gang of boys, the Killer Bees. Their main objective is raising trouble. This small gang of 4 calls itself the Killer Bees. Starting from the left, the members are the leader, Ivan, a very talented and reliable leader. Leave all tree climbing to him. Jin, the fox, Ivan's quick-witted advisor. His wry insults can be hard to take. Jan, the blue hair, uses his innocent looks to avert trouble. He's the Killer Bee's thug. And the pig-nosed Jun Roberto secretly aims to be the next gang leader. He was raised in a bourgeois family and has developed into a terrible little tyrant. When these 4 are together, they fear absolutely nothing. Okay. And then we have the 4 who, with changed fortunes over the course of the story. Have Maggie's father, who does not get a name, I guess. Windfall Island, personality not particularly good. Surprisingly, Maggie's father is quite confident that he is the epitome of fashion. It would probably be more accurate to say that the clothes he wears are distinct. He seems to especially like vintage clothes and jewelry. Okay, Maggie, her favorite things are love and romance. Maggie was dirt poor before being kidnapped and held captive in the Forsaken Fortress. She's quite popular with all boys, but she prefers wild boys over all others. Lately, she has taken to writing poems and will soon be publishing one entitled A Woman's Heart is Blue. Yeah, again, Maggie, I know you seem to like wild boys, but Mo might be a little too wild. wouldn't take that relationship anywhere. This is Mila. Her personality is harsh. This poor girl was filthy rich until she got rescued from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Now that her family has fallen on hard times, she works for the shop on Windfall Island to help ease their hardship. And Mila's father. His favorite thing is money. His hobby was once collecting expensive vases, but unfortunately they were the kind of vase one wants to break as soon as one catches sight of them. Those who did and were forced to compensate him for his loss were said to regret it afterwards. Now, it's interesting with him that it says his favorite thing is money, because I don't know that that's actually true. Because when Mila and Maggie were still kidnapped, he was the one, when we talked to him, was like, yeah, I'd give up my entire fortune if I could just get Mila back. And apparently he did give up his entire fortune trying to get her back, and that's what drove him to be impoverished. And afterwards, he seemed to have a pretty good attitude about it, that like, yay, at least my daughter's here, so that's what's really important. So it says his favorite thing is money, but I wonder if his favorite thing is actually his daughter. So, I also noticed with these four, just an interesting thing I think due to this being a Japanese game, is in all of these cases, you can see, it's kind of a before and after picture. Before is on the right and after is on the left. In English and in many other European languages, we read left to right, and so we tend to do before and after with before on the left and after on the right. But I think because this is probably due to Japan, or Japanese being read right to left, I think they do a lot more of before on the right and after on the left. So this is Linda. Her best friend is Sue Bell. Sue Bell, you might recall, is from Outset Island. She's the lady who always carries a pot on her head. Lately, her childhood friend, the delicate Kamo, has become smitten with her, but she's apparently completely oblivious to his feelings. Yeah, because we already know she likes Anton, and they're starting to go out, so. I forget which one Kamo is, or if we've seen him yet. Candy the Sailor, good at cooking grapes. I did not realize that one cooked grapes. At first glance, Candy looks a little intimidating, but he's actually extremely kind and quite knowledgeable. He's always happy to share his knowledge too. He's energetic and sort of a scamp for a 17-year-old. Wow, 17-year-old? I have to say, especially for a 17-year-old, that's a very impressive beard you got there. So, congratulations, man. Okay, Dampa the Sailor. Okay, so here's Dampa. Favorite animal is pigs. Dampa recently got some pet pigs, and now they're all he can think about. He really confirms the old adage about pets and their owners. I guess they're saying he looks a little piggish here. He's got a round nose. Maybe his ears are a little pointed. Kane the Sailor. His favorite occupation is artist. Long ago, Kane longed to be an artist or a sculptor, but circumstances in his home life forced him to become a sailor. He's still critical of all artistic expression, though. This is Gummy the Sailor. Windfall Island. His favorite spice is pepper. No one knows where he gets his spending money from, but this nifty sailor spends night after night unwinding at the auction. Okay, so we have Gummy, we have Kane, we have Candy, and then we have Dampa. I feel like Dampa is the odd one out, unless that's a reference to some kind of a sweet or something that I'm not able to think of at the moment. Okay, this guy. Who is this guy? Sam. His favorite spot is the sea view bench. Alright, he's the guy who's just sitting on a bench looking at the sea. He thinks that a little composure is of the utmost importance in life. Sam's a card-carrying member of the Joyous Volunteer Association. Okay. This is Gillian, or Jillian. She works at the cafe bar. I'm gonna guess that it's Jillian. Jillian manages the cafe in place of her now ill father. It seems she once had a boyfriend, but that info is top secret. Which makes it all the more impressive that the carver here on the island knows about it. This is Gossek. His personality is not brave. There isn't much to say about Gossek. Gossek, the reason they say his personality is not brave, he spends his times, I believe, during the day in the cafe bar, and if you make a noise by like rolling into a wall, or if you knock dishes off the table so they crash, he'll kind of jump back and look startled for a couple seconds. This is Bomb Master Cannon. His mood shifts violently. Cannon is the world's only maker of bombs. He considers himself a magician with gunpowder and other explosives. His hairstyle is as unique as his talent. I only just now realized, after captivity, his hair got shorter. Maybe that's why he was grumpy all the time. He had too much hair and it was giving him a headache or something. And he got a nice haircut, and that's why he's much more pleasant after his captivity. The Potion Master, Doc Bandom. His favorite food is chew jelly. Doc Bandom spends his days researching choo-choos in his potion shop. He visits Paw Print Island now and then to collect the chew jelly he uses to make his potions. He considers himself a potion artist, and like an artist, he's quite whimsical. What's that he's holding in his hand? Okay, that's a flask with a skull-shaped stopper. Okay. He's got a yellow armband. I don't see any decoration. Ooh. Interesting. He has a hornet on his jacket. And Mila's dad up there has a coin on the back of his shirt. So the coin makes sense, you know, him being a rich guy and focused on money. I'm not sure what the hornet could represent. I just want to see if Maggie's dad has anything on the back of his shirt. He does not, other than just the normal buttons on coattails. Kamo. Years with no girlfriend, 18. Okay, this is the guy that he's friends with Linda and I guess has feelings for her, but she's not interested. Ever the romantic, Kamo loves to gaze at the night sky. He and his dear friend Linda were once classmates at Mrs. Marie's school. Okay. So again, learning a bit more about the people in town here. But now, we can continue our quest. We are in the middle of trying to collect all the Triforce. Well, right now we're trying to collect the Triforce charts, and then we can go get the charts translated so we can find the Triforce pieces. And Bird's Peak Rock is our next destination, so we'll head up that way. I think for this one, what we have to do is we're going to need to use a Hyoi pair to get a seagull to probably hit a switch or something. And the main difficulty with that is there were some enemies flying around, and enemies can... the place is famous for the many birds that live there. Thank you, Tingle. Yes, Arrow's always surrounded by seagulls. The bird enemies, the Helmaroks, was that what they were? They will attack seagulls if they get too close, and so you either have to be very fancy flying, or we'll have to take some of the Helmaroks first. Use the grappling hook for this type. Okay, so let's start by kind of scoping things out here. Well, that looks like that might be a crystal right there that we have to hit. There's a bird there, bird there, bird there, and one flying around up there. So if we have to hit all 5 crystals, this might be a little bit tricky. Well, I guess I didn't see any crystals, I'm just assuming there might be some other crystals there. Let's see if we can we hit the birds from here? Oh, okay, so I might be able to. Oh yeah. Okay, I was worried that we wouldn't be able to, wouldn't have enough range on the bow. This one's going to be tricky because it's a moving target and there's a good couple seconds. It's already night. Yes, thank you, Tingle. We actually got to see the stars come out. Okay. This is really tricky. I think what I'm going to do is, if I don't get it this time, I'm just going to try to get the pair out, and hopefully, if we have to go up there, we'll be able to avoid the bird. Oh, there's actually 2 enemies left. Okay. Looking at the Tingle map. Oh. Okay, so let's... wasn't high enough to hit that switch. There we go. Nope. These do not dive very quickly. Okay, we'll go a little ways out. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there are some more crystals. Okay. Oh, how did you miss that? Nope, just an ordinary seagull. No need to go hunting me. Okay. That one we've already hit. Oh, this one up here. Okay. Can dive a little faster if I flat. So now let's see if we can... Get out of there, seagull, before you get captured. Or caught. Eaten, whatever those... Actually, see, if you come down here, maybe they'll follow you, and then I can take its feather. Is it following me? Okay, I'm not taking its feather, I'm just gonna smack it with a boomerang. Well, on the other hand, if the feather's just gonna be floating there. There we go. Interesting that, hey, this will help you find the Triforce, which is, you know, one of the most important things in this entire world's history. But here's also a few rupees for anybody who's also looking for the Triforce, because that's totally your main concern. Force chart. Good. So I think we only have, is it only one more to go or two more? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's just Triforce Chart 8 that we need. Open up all the charts we have. So that when we do go treasure hunting, we'll be able to go through them easier. Okay, yeah, well, okay, so we just need up in the upper right corner there. Okay. Not entirely sure how Link manages to not get dizzy, constantly spinning around to travel. Okay, over there's the flight platform that we did the little flying minigame on. I wonder if this game was remade on the Wii U as Wind Waker HD. I wonder if the HD version added music at night. Frito people have always held contests in that area. Yep, knew that. Smells of an old stinky chart around there. Find it, find it. If you find it, bring it to me. Don't know why the chart being old and stinky has to do with anything, but... It's the morning already. I fell asleep holding the Tingle Tuner. Okay, we have a few warships here. Let's go ahead and... Wait, where's... Let's get the fish first, and then we'll take out these warships, and then we'll do what we need to do on the island. Tell us about this island, please. Overlook Island. Okay. Hey, do you know about the Golden Triumph Forks? They're there, I tell you, on that island. Charts there is what I mean to say. The cliff there rises sharply, and even if you wanted to climb it, there aren't any ledges or footings for you to grab onto. So what are you going to do, small fry? That's all the info I've got to... That really wasn't much as far as info goes, I have to say. Let's go this way. tack into the wind a little bit by... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got a symbol on the side here. Ow. Okay, I might have to get a freeze frame of that or something to look at that symbol later. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to look at them while they're actually shooting at you. Okay, so this island... have these structures on it that are kind of steep and we can't climb up. But this one we should be able to hookshot our way up. Maybe. Get close enough. Tingle hereby announces that it is noon. Thank you, Tingle. What would we do without you? Jelly. Okay, there we go. Good. Got it. It's attacking the grass, and before I even knew there was a chew there. There's a hole here. What's up here? Some pots. How long have these pots just been sitting here on top of this island without getting like blown off or washed off or anything? I guess maybe a Rito might be able to come along and like put some pots up there. I'm not sure why they would. We are close to the Rito testing ground, so maybe they put the pots up there as like another one of their tests or something that we're just not privy to. Oh, I didn't land a bomb in his mouth, but I landed a bomb. I was gonna throw a bomb, it fell on the floor, and then it looked like it knocked one of the bomb flowers off the floor just high enough that it landed in his mouth, so... a little bit of a happy accident there. Stalfos, we can deal with Stalfos. He's gonna start reforming. Dude, I was so close to taking out your buddy there. There we go. See, you could have lasted a little bit longer, but no, you had to insist on me taking you out first. For some reason, I think some of the lines on these made me wonder if some of the pillars were crooked, but now it's just the design at the bottom there. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's gonna have the goblins in him? Yep. Dude, you just took out 2 of your friends. Or at least hurt them. So the goblins, not exactly the most intelligent of foes, although they can be quite dangerous if in large numbers. And then what's going to be in here? Moblins. Yep. I guess we don't really have a progression. So not moblins, okay. Oh. How many hits do you take? Oh. Okay, now we have some dark nuts out here. It's hard to keep track of Wait, red rupee. No, I missed the red rupee. Link, I don't even know how you managed to miss that badly. Excuse me. Can I knock these things down? Oh, I can. Nice. If I'm armed with one of their swords, I can indeed knock down the pillars. think the rewards from these little orb things, they go away a lot quicker than the ones on the ground, but the orb itself will stay around. I think it seems like indefinitely until you change screens or break them open. So it's a little bit of a trade-off there. Okay, good. And it is good that we are getting all these rupees, though, because even though I'm not sure why somebody would put rupees with these, we are going to need lots of rupees in order to get these chests, or the charts translated, so... Okay. So, one thing I don't know is whether we will be able to like get all of them translated at once and go off and find them, or if we'll have to like get one translated, go find it, and then get the next translated, go find it. Okay, King of Red Lions, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, we're on Tingle Island. Okay, now we need to finally have some Triforce charts. Let's talk to Tingle. He's been kind of telling us that we should do that all game, so we'll bring any charts that we need deciphered to him. Yeah, I must say I've been wanting to see you very badly. What should we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? Hmm? That fragrant, musty scent. Sir, you have found a chart. Splendid, splendid. Show me, show me. Why, you can't read that chart in its current state? Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you? For 398 rupees? Okay. Klulimpa. Become readable. Like Tingle mimicking our pose in the background there. You got your chart deciphered. Okay, now we can use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Okay, would you like me to decipher another chart? Sure. So we're actually not going to be able to get all of our charts deciphered. I think we're going to have to collect rupees for 2 more of them. What we'll do is we'll go for the Triforce pieces first, then we can look at our other sea charts to try to get some more rupees from some sea treasures. Although, Tingle, considering I found all your statues for you, you'd think you might give me a little bit of a discount, but especially if I'm buying in bulk. Okay. And one more. can afford for now. Okay. Not at the moment. I have marked the location of the Triforce Shard on your incredible chart too. When you open this chart, the place where the treasure is will shine forth. Okay. Okay, so if we are unsure of what island we're going to, we can easily find them on here. And then look at the actual charts to try to determine where they are. Okay, I saw one on Outset Islands. Let's see if we can figure out which one that is. Okay, that's going to be that one. So let's go for that one first, just because Outset Island is pretty convenient to get to. Oh, yeah, we can already see the glow there from our Triforce piece. Okay, might want to redirect the wind a little bit. Interesting. I don't see a Triforce on here. We were trying to figure out what the Triforce symbols were that on the map. But that doesn't seem to be what they were. We got a Triforce Shard. Okay, we can see the smooth edge from the outside portion and all the broken bits from... Interesting that it hasn't just been like cut or something, it's been actually broken into pieces, it looks like. 7 more shards to form a complete piece of the Triforce. Okay, where can I see this? There we go, look at that. So, another kind of callback to the original Legend of Zelda. You might recall in the original Legend of Zelda when we opened up the item screen or the pause screen, there was a triangle showing the the Triforce pieces that we'd collected. And there they were just triangles because, you know, the NES was all that it was really capable of showing, that it couldn't go into too much detail. But very similar to what we're seeing here, except now we're seeing some broken pieces. So, okay, where to next? Okay, there's those three. So is what? These two and Great Fish Isle? Great Fish Isle has a warp spot, I believe, so we can go there and then get those two. Yeah, we'll go to Great Fish Isle, then we'll head southeast to grab those other two. So. Okay, so that's going to be there on Great Fish Isle. This was on the northwest side of the island as well, so. Wait a second. Actually, it's not just natural rock that's been hewn. This looks like a bit of this is stone that's been worked, has a design on it. So I guess maybe before this island was destroyed, maybe there was a fortress or something here, or a temple, or nope, not right now. I need to head over this way. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're almost right there. Okay, that's what's been throwing me off a little bit, is the sound doesn't get louder or softer based on how close Link is to it. It gets louder or softer based on how close our camera is to it. So you can see if I swing the camera over here, we can hear the chime quite loud, and if we swing it over here, we can't at all, so okay. So I guess it's spelled right there. Okay, because I was wondering, sometimes it seems like, man, it's really loud. Link should be right on top of it, but I need to make sure that Link is on top of it, not the camera. Alright, another Triforce shard. This one. Okay, it's just across from... Interesting, I was expecting just kind of a golden triangle, but this new shard, it looks like there's going to be a design on the face of the triangle. Triforce. There's one on Stone Watcher Island. I guess I should say off of Stone Watcher. No, on... Oh, it's off of Stone Watcher Island, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, I think that's the correct one, so it's going to be on that corner. Island that we... And there's the Spire Island, which we'll have to go back to for a couple reasons. I did end up looking up how to open that chest, and I was quite a bit off from that. I don't think it had anything to do with that riddle. I think the riddle had to do with the Triforce chart. See about okay, can we race in? We're gonna have to take out these little battleships. Right, now we only need 5 more. And that piece is just below the one we just got, okay. And next we're going to Southern Triangle Island. Okay, that's that one. Let's actually have the wind at our backs. Go a little bit faster. Because I know I've seen some people, there were a lot of comments when this game originally came out about how slow the Triforce collection was. I think part of it was all the rupees you had to get in order to get the Triforce charts translated, but there was also the fact that we do have to do a lot of sailing and a lot of the salvaging, you know, pulling up the... Oh boy, these things. Pulling up the chest from the bottom of the sea. So, but I have to say that I actually don't really have much of an issue with it. I don't find it to be... I don't find it to be all that tedious, actually. Although I don't like these things. Can we take some of these out? Taking out 2 of them. Maybe if I use my bow, I won't have to... Oh, bow one-shots them, okay. maybe those guys are far enough away that they won't bother us. We'll, oh, no, he's definitely coming closer. Maybe? Alright, stop perfectly there. Okay, this piece is going to be on the bottom. I'm curious what the design is going to be that's on here. I'm not really sure I can make out what it's going to be. Alright. Where to next? So we have one at the extreme top, and we have one on the extreme right, just east of the Forest Haven. Okay. So we have Gale Island, Gale Isle, and an undiscovered isle, which we'll have to make sure we have some bait when we go there. Okay, let's go Gale Isle first. We'll warp to Windfall Island and go up. Then we'll go to Forest Haven. Well, actually, let's go do the one at the Forest Haven first, since we already have the wind going the right direction. Okay, let's see if where's the Tingle Tuner? Get some. Okay, there we go. Okay, yes, we would like some bait. Let's go ahead and buy some more bait. We're gonna need it eventually. Yeah, there's the Triforce chart. Seems like there'd be lots of my favorite choo-choos here. But before we get the Triforce chart, the Triforce piece, I want to see where the Fishman is. Before we do that, let's take care of this shark. Okay, Boomerang is coming back eventually? Okay. There's the Fishman. Maybe you are there. Man, usually we only get like one shark. This time we had 3. While we're here, maybe we'll try to find whatever treasure's on this island. I think pretty much all the islands have some kind of treasure on them. Oi, yeah, I've heard. Yep, chart and information, please. Hey, do you know about the Nintendo Gallery? The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high on the Forest Haven. But the only way to do that would be to bribe one of the gulls by putting a little bait on your head. And that's all the info I've got to offer. I guess a little assistance, both on how to access the Nintendo Gallery and the general fact that you can use use bait on seagulls. Get that one. Okay, another Triforce shard. This one seems to be a middle piece, no connection to the edge. Oh, there's one of the Koroks. We'll have to help revive all the trees as well. We'll have to remember to do that. Okay, what's going on here? So it looks like maybe these all have like platforms between them. I guess maybe the leaves on the side mean we can use the Deku leaf to spin these if we want them pointed in a certain direction. I don't particularly need them pointed in a certain direction at the moment. Let's try it over here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Guess we can't get in there. Okay, I only have this thing. Oh, okay. Saw a one of the Deku Baba seeds or whatever they are, and put it disappeared before I could collect it. Not a big deal. Okay, so this is how we get up here. Oh. Okay. So that's going to be when we have to bring the water here. As I recall, they said the water's going to be on a time limit, and so we're going to have to get through there and get up here pretty quick. Okay. Where'd our boat go? It's on this way. There we are. Okay, that meant to play the warp song, but we are going to need to change the wind direction anyway. Okay, so I think it's that one. Okay, it's going to be on the north side above the 3 islands on the right. We're going to need a sail, not a leaf. It'll be very helpful. What are the little arrows down there? I have no idea what those arrows are on the Tingle Tuner. Might have to check them out sometime, see if that's leading us somewhere helpful, or if that's just information we already know in a way that we don't understand. There's a mountain around here and a similar one to the south. Yes, it's the temples. We could drop in and say hi to Makar while we're here. But don't think that's really necessary at the moment. He's probably kind of busy saging just now. Doesn't need us distracting him. Okay, well, I was gonna try to just go past you, but if you... I thought I was hitting the wall, but apparently I hit him. Or else he sailed out of view and he'll start attacking me soon. I can see on the mini-map either the same guy or a different one at the bottom, so... Okay. I just need 2 more Triforce shards. Hmm. Kind of looks like the design is just going to end up being like 3 triangles stacked on top of each other. Not not pieced together the way the Triforce is depicted, but stacked or something. We'll have to see if when we get the last 2 pieces if that clarifies anything. Hmm. Maybe. So if we look over here at the pearls, we can see Furor's pearl is Furor is the goddess of courage, and of course that's the Triforce that would be associated with Link is courage. It's like these stacked circles, so maybe the Triforce of courage will have like stacked triangles to indicate that it's the Triforce of courage. If we could see the Triforce of wisdom and the Triforce of power, maybe they would have designs on them that would be reminiscent of these pearls somehow. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens when we complete the Triforce. And for that, we're going to need some money. So let's... okay, we have... I guess I'll just start kind of going through treasure charts in order. Which is probably a pretty inefficient way of doing that. We'll probably encounter the same chart or the same island. Like we'll go to an island, find the treasure there, go to a different island, and then find another chart for the first island. Okay, Western Fairy Isle. So this is probably Southern Fairy Isle. Yeah. Okay, I think we might have a warp spot right there. We're going to need 796 coins, or rupees, in order to be able to get these last 2 charts. Translate. I guess the sea charts that we're on reset like every time we warp or something. So if I'm sailing around here, it'll stay. Keep looking at the same chart that I've been. Okay, what is that huge mass of enemies over there? Oh, okay, that's some naval platforms. So it's gonna be all the bokoblins that are all over those things. Let's try it. Okay, heart piece. Looking for rupees at the moment, but won't say no to heart pieces. Okay, then this one looks like, could that be like Northern Fairy Isle? Is there a Northern Fairy Isle? Thorned Fairy Isle. Okay, that's the one. I guess we want to get to Thorned Fairy Isle. Okay, probably shortest. It's just going to be here. What I might do is I noticed the area one north of Thorned Fairy Island is one of the areas that we haven't explored yet. So we might sail up there as well, just to get that knocked out. It's a cute statue made by ancient people on a little island nearby. This is one of the islands with the goddess statue. There's some buried treasure here. It's a little bit further up. Is this going to be something worthwhile? Silver rupees. All right. That's good. That'll be very helpful. Just need a few more like that. That's going to be the fun part of trying to get all the figurines, is going to be the enemies. Somewhere in the world there should be a mysterious item that uses magic as a shield. Because we're trying to collect the enemies, we have to try to get pictures of them that are good enough to get them turned into figurines, but also avoid being killed by the enemies, and they're going to be moving around trying to attack us. What is with this Triforce thing on the map here, on the Tingle Tuner? Is there something here? If we had it, we'd be safe even if our ship got shot with a cannon. The peddler who gave us the sail would know about rare items. I'm not hearing any sound here. Don't know why that Triforce piece sometimes appears on the Tingle Tuner. Oh, okay. We're gonna want to go on the southeast side of the island. Okay, I can see the light from it there. Another heart piece. All right. Usually when I'm looking for heart pieces, I end up finding a bunch of rupees, and when I'm actually looking for rupees is when I start finding all the heart pieces. So what we need to do is, instead of looking for rupees now, we're going to be looking for heart pieces. And that way we will get all the rupees we need. Okay, let's take a slight detour, see if this is going to be anything useful. Oh. Okay, not what I wanted, but that's what I want. There we go. 20 rupees, okay. So, see, started looking for heart pieces and immediately found some rupees. See that point way over there? I've never been there before. Oh. Very interesting, Tingle. It's at the end of the Earth anyway. The end? Ah, that's funny. Oh, was it seriously not close enough? So funny, don't hold in the laughter, just let it out, Mr. Fairy. There we go. I guess we were just outside of Fishman Range. Starbelt Archipelago. I think one of our sea charts was for this area. I wouldn't sail through these seas on nights when the left half of the moon is missing. You'll regret it if you do, Fry. I'm warning you, it's not my fault if you get so scared you can't go to the bathroom at night anymore. So it's a hint that on those nights, the ghost ship is in this area, or was. I don't think the ghost ship comes around anymore now that we've gotten the treasure from it. Okay, yep, this is the sea chart that we're... Starbelt Archipelago, and of course the archipelago looks like Orion, most famous for the 3 stars that make up his belt, which would be those 3 islands in the middle there. That would be kind of cool if there were an archipelago that looked like that. Doesn't even look like there's any place to land here. Just the I don't think there's anything here other than the treasures, because it doesn't look like there's any way of getting on top of these rocks. There's not even anything like hookshot up to. Okay, another silver rupee, that's good. Alright, so can almost afford, like, if we get one more silver rupee, and then, I don't know, if we get one more silver rupee, we'll be able to afford both sea charts, both Triforce charts. So, okay, let's go ahead and get that flame chest. See what's in it, if it's a heart piece or if it's rupees. I think, okay, southeast of here. Oh, there's an unexplored island to the southwest. There's an unexplored island to the west, so we can go there. A lot of these unexplored islands, they're not going to have anything, you know, game progressing. They don't have any required items or anything on them, but they might very well have rupees or heart pieces, and both are kind of nice. So since we're kind of just looking for rupees and heart pieces anyway, might as well. Now would be a good time to take some detours. Speaking of detours, there's a treasure chest marked on our Tingle Tuner. Let's see what that's about. Something to do with here. There's some rupees over there, just a few of them. Okay, this is the Korok place. Let's see if we move around Tingle. Can he scout around anything? I saw a treasure chest on the... Okay, right over there. So I think that's over there on that island. Here's the merchant. The question is how to get onto that island. Probably going to need the hook shot. Oh, can't hook shot onto things. Interesting. I mean, there might be something we can hook shot onto, but it doesn't seem like most of these trees are hook shotable. Oh. Okay. That's what I guess we can have Link look towards now. I guess we don't even know if the treasure chest is up high. Oh, almost there. Let's climb on top of this barrel. You cannot climb on top of the barrel. There. Climb on top there. I don't even know if the treasure chest is up. Oh, it looks like there's a little landing there. Okay, it's probably in that little cave there, but how do we get there? I don't think that spire is tall enough to be able to like, leaf all the way over here. This one we weren't able to hookshot onto any of the trees or anything. Can we hookshot onto any of the trees on this larger island? Not this bit. Can we... Can't climb up there. Maybe we could leaf our way over to this lower ledge here, and then we can kind of climb and work our way around there. Let's try that. We're gonna get all the way to this chest, and it's gonna end up being like, oh, you found some bombs or arrows or something else that you already maxed out on. Okay, so... maybe we want it northwest. And we've already proven to the Rito that we're like, one of the best flyers in the world, so I think we should be able to manage this. Well, maybe we can make it all the way over here. Let's see. Aha, okay. Good. What did we find? Treasure chart? Heart piece. I completed a heart container. Okay. Not bad. Well, let's not change to the bait just yet, in case we encounter more dig spots. Or more salvage spots. And hopefully won't end up using up our bait from the fishermen just being like, no, I'll swim right under it, but I want you to feed it to me by hand rather than just spreading it out on the water, whatever he was doing. Okay, looking at this island, I'm going to guess this is one of the Dice Islands. That area is called Three Eye Reef. Yep. It just looked like a long, straight edge there, like this was going to be box-shaped. But a listless afternoon. If this is one of the reefs, those generally have a bunch of enemies on them, so I really don't want to go in there and mess around with them unless we have a chart telling us we should. Unless this guy tells us there's like a huge amount of money on the island or something, or in the reef. I met a really weird guy on the island due east of here. He had a pack on his back huger than any pack I've ever seen. I mean, it was big, Fry. B-I-G. He said he was looking for treasure, but what does he expect to find in a place like that? I tell you, the guy is completely obsessed. So, of course, referring to the Goron trader that we managed to trade with a bit. So if he was looking for treasure and went to Great Fish Isle, is he looking for Jaboon? I forget if he mentioned treasure when we talked to him. Not. Why am I not getting any music? There we go. It's too close to enemies. Not close enough for the enemy music to start. Where Needle Rock Isle is. Nature sure creates some odd shapes. Yeah, I might have to look up what these Triforce marks on Tingle Tuner mean. I'm just finding it very strange. Might not be able to hear it depending on what your sound setup is. Okay, cool, we got our last rupees. But the sound from this like chime from the chime from the treasure does support stereo sound, so don't know how your setup is, if you'll be able to hear the difference as we swing the camera around, but with headphones, it's very very noticeable, and that might also be helping a bit in finding these compared to how it was when I did this as a kid. So. Okay, so what we need to do, apparently, I think, is we're going to need to fly a seagull up to hit something on top there. So let's see if we can take these guys out. So he seems to pass by there, maybe? Okay. And of course, we also have to get the timing right. It's not good enough to just... rapid fire maneuver. This one looks like it's a bit higher. It also flies in long straight lines, I think. There we go. Okay. I think that should be the biggest threats there. There we go. Okay, you're on your own, Seagull. I've got a treasure chest to open. Good luck. Oh, you wear earbuds and so it's coming through in stereo as well? Yeah, it's... I'm sure when I was younger I probably played it on a TV that just had a single speaker at the bottom, and so I wasn't hearing it in stereo, but it does make it much more convenient when trying to find those. So, okay, so that was good. We finally got that chest. I think the riddle was just telling us about the the enemy carrying the Triforce chart piece. And we'll be back to this island when we want to, probably after we collect all the Triforce pieces, we'll do the, helping the Koroks with their withered trees here. But I think that with that we'll call it a night. Now for next week, I am planning on streaming next week as well. However, I have some meetings at work all week that because we're meeting with some folks on the West Coast, it's scheduled to go to 7 o'clock Eastern time. So as a result, I think that's just when it's scheduled to go, and I think people have said we'll probably be finishing a bit earlier each day, but it's possible that if there's any issues, we could be going to 7, in which case I would be a little bit late. But I do intend to still stream, so if I am a little bit late, I'll try to log into Twitch on my phone and post something in the chat just to let people know. But apart from that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and see you next time.